The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
The PCTV Network proudly presents high school football. Tonight, the Pope John Paul Golden Panthers play host to the Springfield Moncoast Spartans. Welcome to the U.S. Piping pregame show, everybody. I'm Steve Karabatis alongside Rod Johnson. And Rod, this on paper looks like a mismatch, but anytime there's a mismatch with some kind of a weather issue, that mismatch sometimes gets cleared up pretty quickly. We don't have snow, we don't have rain. What we have is a whole bunch of wind tonight.
Well, you and I have done a number of games with a little round white ball, and we talk about the elements. And anytime you're going to put a ball in the air, and tonight football in the air, if either team was looking to throw the ball, I think we ought to look out for that to see if it hinders them. The other thing that we ought to look out for is the kicking game, because that could cause some havoc. Also, ball in the air may do some tricks tonight.
Pope John Paul's coming in here with 3 rushers with 500 or more yards this season. So they don't really have to put the ball up in the air. They could just run the ball all day. Is that your game plan if you were their coach?
It sounds like it's their game plan anyway, so we'll see what happens. I have my cup of decaf tea tonight. Keep us a little warm. Well, keep me warm. But I'm looking for a great game. Let's do it.
Well, I'm going to try and snuggle up close to this guy because he looks like he could be warm as well. It's going to be a chilly, windy one tonight. Thank you for watching the U.S. Piping pregame show. We'll be back right after this.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, Certified Health Coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
You listen to the national anthem from senior Reese Grove.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in
Great job, Reese.
My name is Coach Daryl Scott, Pope John Paul. So this will be my 4th season. What made the transition quite easy is the fact that, Coach Reese still maintained on staff as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And then Coach Dallas maintained as the defensive coordinator. So it made the transition easy because, I really have a lot of faith and trust in those guys. So they can, focus on their side of the ball. It allows me to do football stuff, with the kids and be able to pour more into them and into the program while they do the X's and O's. So it makes it a great transition for us.
Reese Grove, a senior here at Pope John Paul with the beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And we are all ready to start here. Pope John Paul kicking off, going from right to left. The kicker is Griffin Lynn, a sophomore. And we're getting ready to get this going, partner. And we're underway. Fielded by an up man, that's number 18, Logan Curcio, a senior.
The up man, number 18, Logan Curcio for the Spartans.
And the Spartans will take over. First down, it looks like at around the 29-yard line or so.
Again for Springfield at their own 29-yard line.
We talked about the elements. Reese did a great job. A cappella.
Yes.
Windy night. Voice could crack, didn't crack once.
Oh, she did a great job.
Outstanding.
So a musical theater student here at Pope John Paul. Still undecided as to where she's going to go to college. You're a Temple guy, aren't you there, Rod?
An ex-Temple guy.
An ex-Temple guy. So
Yeah.
place you could promote for. Or how about Ursinus, where you are now as a baseball coach? I'm a Kutztown guy. A possibility there.
I'm sorry.
That's it. I'm done. 3 seconds into the game. We're finished. Shut it off.
Well, we've got some downtime here early.
We do.
So I like the outfit you're wearing tonight.
Well,
Is this
thank
your
you.
Halloween
Thank you.
outfit? What is it?
No, but I will. I'll present that at halftime.
Okay.
Have you guess what I'm wearing?
All right.
Is that your Halloween outfit you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm
Did your wife know you left
masquerading.
looking like that?
I'm masquerading as an announcer tonight.
Today is the 365th day since I last shaved or cut my hair. Yeah, it was a year ago today. Cut it for No Shave November a year ago and haven't touched it since. Still not sure what's going on. I mean, I'm out of material here. Here till Thursday. Try the veal. All right, I think we got it going now.
All right, here we
So
go.
we got first down, 28-yard line. And rolling to his right, Langston Jenkins.
By freshman number 10, Langston Jenkins. Good defensive play by the Golden Panthers.
Is due the audience here. The normal quarterback, Nathan Torrealba Jr., was a transfer this year and therefore is ineligible for postseason play. So Torrealba, who attempted every pass but one this season. Langston Jenkins is 0 for 1 this season. He started under center. Now he moves out to the right, and we immediately have a timeout. So Springfield will take their first timeout. We'll be back. 11:23 left in the first quarter. Nothing.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
So an early timeout taken by Springfield here. As I said, their normal quarterback is ineligible, and so they're going to be running a series of quarterbacks here. Ramik Long right now takes it himself, and he will have minimal gain.
Yeah, based on that revelation, I think they're going to see a lot of different formations tonight. And as you stated, probably a number of people are going to line up as quarterbacks who may not even be quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah, I don't expect a lot of passing for number one because there aren't a lot of quarterbacks, and number two, a lot of wind here tonight. So we'll see. It looks like Long again. He's going to take his second snap of the game. 3rd and 11. And he takes it himself and runs up the middle, gains about 5, but he's going to be well short of a first down. Looking at 4th and 7, and undoubtedly the punting unit will come out.
This is the first I've seen PJP play this year, but they look pretty quick. Their pursuit looks real strong, real fast. Be interesting to see if Springfield can even get outside.
Phoenix Farragami back to punt this ball. Nico DiGiacomo, the sophomore, set to return it. The wind is blowing, as you're watching on the screen, it's blowing away from us, so at our backs. And punt that goes out of bounds. It looks around the 44-yard line. 9:59 left in the first quarter. Pope John Paul will take over. 0-0 the score.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
So Pope John Paul will see their first action on offense at the Springfield 44-yard line. And immediately a handoff. That goes to Dylan Scarbeck. And he has close to 10 yards there, Rod.
This is going to be interesting because Scott Reed, the head coach, is up here with us, probably about 5 yards away, and we can hear every play. Now, if you try to decipher some of these plays in football, it's pretty difficult.
Well, I did hear turbo set. So it must have something to do with a video game. 2nd and 1. And here's a handoff, this time to going all the way, Cassidy Jackson. That's a 35-yard run for Cassidy Jackson. 6-0 Pope.
We're going to give a lot of credit to the offensive line right now. I don't even know if he was touched going through.
Incredible run. Cole Jordan to attempt the point after. Connor Sidebotham with the hold. And the kick is up, and the kick is no good. It's going to be wide right. So 9:19 left in the first quarter. Pope John Paul is leading 6-0. We'll be back after this.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
6-0 Pope John Paul after a 35-yard run by Cassidy Jackson puts him on the board. Second offensive play of the game.
And the offense was set up by a short kick by Springfield. Again, the kicking game, may come into play big time here tonight with the elements.
Here's Griffin Lynn's kickoff, again to the up man. And this time almost breaking free, but getting stopped at the 40-yard line is Logan Curcio. And that's where the Spartans will take over. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Springfield comes into this game off a loss to the Wissahickon Trojans, 56-14. And here's a handoff to the up man, number 15, Aaron Kaufman, I believe. Picks up a couple yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't know if Springfield has anything in their bag of tricks, but right now there's nothing that they're doing that is confusing Pope John Paul's defense, that's for sure.
Torrealba, when he was the quarterback, attempted roughly 14 passes a game. They've attempted none yet. And Ramik Long takes it himself from the quarterback position. Picks up a yard. Make it 3rd and 7. If they even give him the yard. I don't think they did. 3rd and 8.
No gain, 3rd and 8.
It's going to be tough play calling if you can't run it up the middle and you can't run it wide, and you're not really looking to throw the ball too much. That's going to be tough sledding for Springfield.
I mean, we've only seen 2 offensive plays, Rob, but that second play, yeah, that could, like, if that's indicative, this could be a very long day for Springfield. Long running it again. Basically a wildcat formation. Picks up a couple yards. It'll be 4th and about 5. And the punting unit coming out again.
Looks like the Spartans will send out the punter. Back to kick number 5, Phoenix Ferragamo. And back to receive for your Golden Panthers, number 24, Nico DiGiacomo.
So Phoenix Ferragamo back to kick his first punt, a short one. Gave Pope John Paul excellent field position for their first start. See what he can get off here. This one a better kick, but also goes out of bounds, and we'll see where the officials mark this. See the side judge coming up. He's close to the 40, and that's where Pope John Paul will take over. So it's 6-0, 7:07 left in the first quarter.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
6-0 Pope John Paul on a 35-yard run by Cassidy Jackson in the first 3 minutes. Now their second offensive drive begins. Looks like the 42-yard line. And throwing quickly to the right to Joey DiGiacomo is TJ Dozier. And he'll pick up 12 yards and a first down.
It's a tough run at the end by Dozier.
What down is it?
You know, I misspoke earlier. I was giving Scott Reed a little bit extra credit there, being the head coach. I remember him at Perkins Valley, did a great job there. But offensive coordinator here, calling the plays from the booth.
Yeah, we called a lot of Pope John Paul games last season with Scott as the head coach, so honest mistake there. It's a handoff to Cassidy Jackson. This time does not find the end zone, but he picks up about 5 yards.
I know we've talked a little bit about the elements tonight, but if you notice, both kicks, let me back up, both punts went to the Springfield sideline, and the extra point that was missed went to the Springfield sideline. So some compensation on some of the kicking tonight.
Absolutely. Good eye on that, Rod. 2nd and 5. And the handoff goes to Scarbeck. He breaks the tackle, and he breaks away. Scarbeck to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Dylan Scarbeck. It's a 38-yard touchdown.
38-yard touchdown for Scarbeck. And the extra point will be number 49, Cole Jordan.
So Cole Jordan will try, and let's see if he does compensate for the win, Rod, here.
Springfield had one chance of making that tackle, and just a tough run by Scarbeck.
Oh, they're going to fake this one, and throwing into the end zone and complete for the 2-point conversion. Connor side bottom to Joey DiGiacomo. And just like that, it's 14-0 Pope John Paul, 6:09 left in the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
Dylan Scarbeck. I play running back and safety. Just improve, always looking to improve, make it farther in states every year.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
Kickoff number 29, Griffin Lynn. Back receive number 1, Makai Pascal.
Griffin Lynn kicking off for the third time. And same direction again with the wind. And the same returner, Logan Curcio. And he brings it out about to the same place where he did before, near the 40-yard line. So the Spartans will take over there, trailing now 14-0. We're about halfway through the first quarter, Rod. And Springfield's had a very vanilla offense so far to match their white jerseys.
Pedestrian.
Is that a thesaurus I see you holding there? And we have our first pass, or at least our first pass attempt, and it's intercepted. That was tipped and intercepted. Sean McNally with the interception. That's McNally's first pick of the year, Rod.
Good time to get it, playoffs. You know, there's only one thing better than Friday night football, and that's Friday night football in the playoffs.
You're not wrong. That was tipped. I didn't catch who tipped that. So hopefully if you're watching this at home, you can see where that credit goes. They don't give assists for interceptions, but if they did, that was beautiful. McNally right there, ready to pick it off. Back to throw. Dozier looking deep. Complete. He has his man, and it's a touchdown. Brandon D'Angelo.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns.
I believe it was around 42 yards. I'm trying to see where the down markers are down, but I believe it was a 42-yard touchdown pass. We're only just barely halfway through the first quarter. So Cole Jordan will come on now. Moments ago, a fake turned into a 2-point conversion. This time a high snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:48 left in the first quarter. It's 21-0 Pope John Paul.
Sean McNally. I mean, we obviously have high expectations based on the last 2 seasons. You know, definitely want to get back to that PAC championship, that district championship, and another state run.
Hi, Jeff Bush here, host of Financially Speaking here on PCTV for the past 11 years. I have some exciting news. We are now Wellspring Financial, home of the Wellspring formula. We are here to serve all your financial needs.
21-0 in the first 6 minutes and 12 seconds, Rod. Springfield needs to get something going, or this thing's going to get out of control real quickly.
It's got to be demoralizing when your starting quarterback is unavailable, and I'm not sure when they realized that. Did they realize it when he first transferred, or was it after the fact? Not sure if they even had an opportunity to prepare for tonight.
And here's the kick, and for the fourth time, Logan Curcio brings it up, and he's going to get up to about the 35-yard line.
Nice return by number 18, Logan Kershaw for the Spartans.
And the Spartans will start their fourth offensive drive. Last one, we saw their first pass of the game, and it resulted in an interception.
First and 10 for Springfield.
Their best offense right now has come on kick returns, and that's not a good sign.
It's not. Looking for statistics for their kick returns this season. Unfortunately, they don't have that. And it's a low snap and dropped on immediately. Ramik Long.
Snap alertly covered by number 5 quarterback Ramik Long.
That's going to be a loss of, it looks like 6 or 7.
You know, PJP had some real early games this year that were one-point games. Not tonight.
Their first 3 this season were one-point games. We actually called the 4th game here on the PCTV network, Rod.
Was it 28-21?
Yeah, they won by 7. Long taking it up the middle. He's pulled back, and there's a flag on the play, and I think that might be a face mask.
It just might be.
Following a nice tackle, number 55, Julian Betts.
I don't think a head normally goes that direction. Yeah, face mask is the call.
Face mask against the defense.
So they're going to tack on 15 yards to the end of that run. That'll get them close to a first down. It'll be second and short.
Yard penalty that will not be an automatic first down. They can get
But it looks like it is just enough for the first down.
3rd and 17. How the heck can it be a first down on a 15-yard penalty? That makes no sense.
They're going to check on this. 3rd and 17. I'm wondering, Rod, did they give him the run? Did they give him a gain of 2 and then the penalty?
It appears that way. I mean,
Yeah.
it was 3rd and 17.
Well, it was actually 2nd and 17 is what it was.
Well, my Temple math tells me that they should be a few yards short.
So I think,
correction, that will be his first down for the Spartans.
yeah, I think what they did is they gave him the 2-yard rush and then tacked on the penalty to the back of the run.
That was not done right.
So
I must admit, I don't believe that was the right call.
But it was the call, and so first down
Right up the middle.
and a run gain of 1 by Langston Jenkins.
First time Springfield's crossed the 50. Or they didn't cross the 50
Yeah, they're almost
yet.
there.
They're just about there.
They're getting there. 2nd and 8. Jenkins with a gain of 2. He's a freshman, Jenkins. Clock running. It'll run inside of 4 minutes by the time the ball is snapped. And a handoff coming this way and now crossing the 50. Number 52, A.J. Montone. Oh. Sorry, John Tave Robinson on that run. I was looking at the blocker.
3rd down and 7.
Yeah, I just noticed I see a lot better when my glasses are on my face and not holding them in my hand. They still didn't
wait.
get to the 50.
There they are. Oh, we're at Pope John Paul today. 3rd and 7 at their own 49-yard line. Springfield looking to breach midfield. And it's going to be no gain here.
Quarterback keeper by number 10, Langston Jenkins.
Looks like they might give him a yard and give him the 50. That'll be 4th and 6. We'll see now if we see the punter or not. It looks like they're going to go for it here, Rod.
Spartan offense will stay on the field. Let's make some noise for our defense fans.
Center Riley Lyons sprints to the ball. Set up right at midfield.
Potentially questionable call here.
Looking to throw, and it's tipped and intercepted.
No way.
Going all the way. Griffin Kazerski. Touchdown. Another tip pass in for interception. This one picked off by Griffin Kazerski.
Interception return for a touchdown. PJP extends their lead 27-0.
Rod, I didn't see exactly where he picked it off. I'll give him a 40-yard because they were at the 50. Looked like he was about 10 yards back when he picked it. So 40-yard interception return by Kazerski, and the route is on.
Just a defensive tackle's dream right there, right? Halloween night, picking one off.
It's Halloween night. Springfield, this is the treehouse of horrors right now. And the kick is up, and it's good. 2:16 left, 28-0 Pope John Paul.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Pope John Paul leading here at home 28-0. They are the only Pioneer Athletic Conference team with a home game tonight, Rod.
How many teams made it from the conference, do you know?
Well, I know Springfield made it. They were eliminated last night by Downingtown, either East or West.
Okay.
There's a good kickoff. Ronan Moran returning this one. And he cuts up the line, steps out of bounds. And they're going to say he stepped out at the 30-yard line, and that's where Springfield will take over.
The 30-yard line. Springfield will have the ball first and 10, 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
That's a
Upper Perk and Boyertown, I'm being told, are still alive. I don't have my scoreboard in front of me, but it won't matter until you view this. Those games will be final. But they're not playing at home. Pope John Paul is. And looks like they'll be playing at home again next week, Rod. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's been all Pope John Paul. Ramik Long again. Picks up 4, 2nd and 6.
I didn't know what to expect tonight. I know Springfield has struggled a bit this year. Again, not to be overly redundant, losing the quarterback didn't help. Didn't know what to expect, but I didn't think I expected 28-0 with 1:45 in the first quarter.
When you look at the rankings, and a big thanks to Max Preps and the websites out there that do these things for us, because there's no way we could possibly keep up with high school the way they do. Pope John Paul is by far the best opponent that Springfield has faced this year. But with that said, Ramik Long breaking down the sideline and caught from behind by Nico DiGiacomo after a great gain down to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 26 yards for Ramik Long. And breathes a little bit of life into this Springfield offense. But as I was saying, Rod, this is by far the best opponent they've faced. Right now, Pope John Paul is ranked 33rd in the Philadelphia region. Prior to this, the best team that they had faced was last week's Wissahickon team, which is 62nd. So this is a whole different caliber of team that they're facing here. Looks like Long again, this time not nearly as successful. McNally stops him for no gain.
Gain of only a yard, 2nd and 9.
These are the type of games, too, that you don't want your offense or defense to let up off of the gas. There is that 35-point ruling in the playoffs also.
Yes, second half only. Yep.
Only.
And we'll explain that in more detail if and when we get there. And here, ball is down on the ground. Still loose. Still loose. Still loose. It's picked up, but I believe there may have been a whistle. Yep. They blew the whistle well before the ball was picked up. And so this ball will belong to Springfield.
Snap is fumbled and alertly covered by the Spartans.
I don't want to be overly critical here, but I wonder sometimes if the refs take a little bit of a breather in a game that's 28-0. I thought that was an early whistle on that play.
Well, there was certainly earlier the question about whether or not the penalty yardage should have been a first down. There was also a question of whether Springfield was set on a particular play as well. So you're not to be critical and not to editorialize, but yeah, I would think in a game like this, maybe you do take it a little bit easier. So they'll start the clock up, and that'll likely run out the first quarter. I don't think they're going to get a playoff here in time. And the ball is not snapped at the end of the first quarter. We're going to come back and reset this because there's some confusion going on. End of the first quarter, it's 28-0 Pope John Paul. We'll be back after this message.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, certified health coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson started the second quarter here where Pope John Paul leads Springfield 28-0.
Great job, girls.
And Rod, it's 2nd and 9, and we just saw a second down play that resulted in a fumble. And the officials, I believe, blew an inadvertent whistle, and as a result, have chosen to replay the down. Is that something you're familiar with?
I've never heard of that before. It doesn't mean that I know what I'm talking about in this one, but I've never heard about it. I could understand calling it dead and counting the down.
So now Springfield, as they drive, the wind will be blowing from their left to right. And Ramik Long with a short gain. So now it's third down.
If Springfield is going to throw the football, this is the time to throw it. They'll throw it with the wind.
Yeah, they're definitely on the right. They're on the left hash marks, and the wind is blowing from left to right. So they do have the wide field now for the throw. Fortunately, it's on our backs. Imagine if this was in our faces.
I think it blew some of the color out of my hair.
There was no color left in my hair, Rod. And high snap, brought down nice by Langston Jenkins.
There's been a few high snaps this evening by Springfield.
Also the back over 55, Julian Betts.
So it's going to be fourth down and long, and
3-yard loss, that'll bring up fourth down.
I feel like Springfield is probably in four-down territory.
The Spartans keep the offense on the field.
I mean, it's only the second quarter, but they got to do something.
Yeah, the Wildcats set up. They're in survival mode on a few of these snaps from their center.
Mm-hmm. This time under center. Looking to throw. Jenkins throws as he's hit, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by D'Angelo. And he's still moving. Rolling our way, crossing midfield. He's across the 40. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown! Brandon D'Angelo.
there was a heck of a block downfield that sprung him. But boy, what a great run though. He took his time. He recognized what the defense was doing, and just absolutely abused them.
It's 34-0 Pope John Paul after what I'm going to call a 50-yard interception return, for lack of a better. I should pay more attention to this, Rod. I was so excited to see the interception. And now on to kick the extra point. Cole Jordan. And the kick is good. So 10-13 left in the half. Pope John Paul leads 35-0.
Brandon D'Angelo. We just got to make sure we have our chemistry down, especially with our quarterback leaving. He's been there for a while, so younger quarterbacks got to work at them after. Just going to practice doesn't cut it, so you got to go to get time after, get the timing down, chemistry down.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Less than 2 minutes into the second quarter, it's 35-0 Pope John Paul. This game started an hour early, Rod. It's Halloween night. Hoping to get everybody back home to do their spooking, their Halloweening. Hopefully not their mischief. That should have been last night, right? Mischief night? Is that still a thing?
I was just going to ask you, is there as much mischief going on here tonight?
There is. And here's the kickoff. And this is picked up by Long. And Long, still on his feet, running, pushed out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. And Springfield will try again.
Do we know, and I'm just going to jump out there on this one, do we know who PJP would play next week if they win this game? Who it would be between?
You know what? Offhand, I don't, but at halftime, maybe we'll do a little bit of research and see if we can figure that out.
All the notes that you have, or all the research that you have done on this game.
This is all just to look good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't actually see it. I can't see a thing with my glasses on. Long taking it himself. There's a flag on the play, so we'll check the flag.
There is a positive. There's been just a few flags tonight.
Yeah. We had that face mask and this one here. I think those are the two I remember.
And a takeover.
Penalty is illegal procedure against the Spartans. That will back them up.
So it's a 5-yard penalty for a procedure issue. They did not line up properly. And so it'll be 1st and 15 for the Spartans. Wind gusting up to 50 miles an hour. Ramik Long rolling to his right, looking, throwing, incomplete. Threw it at the feet of Aaron Kaufman.
Pass attempt at number 15, Aaron Kaufman.
Yeah, he's just on an island by himself. Not getting much protection, no time to throw. The only thing they're able to do possibly right now is just throw short passes. But anything that's going to take a little bit of time, there is no time.
Springfield 2nd and 15. And another flag. There's early movement. And that will be a false start. We'll make it 2nd and 20.
Looked like PJP was coming with the blitz, and we had some flinching going on by the offensive line.
Ball moved back now to the 28-yard line of Springfield.
Ramik Long barking out the signals. Takes the snap, takes it himself, cuts inside, cuts outside, and picks up about 6 yards.
He's shifty, he's quick.
Still going to be 3rd and long, though. It looks like about 3rd and 13. Clock ticking, inside of 9 minutes left in the half. 35-0 Pope John Paul. Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson, calling all the action. Rod Horn is
a lot of things, man, but Rod Horn
is a former softball teammate of mine. Not as good as Rod Johnson at the stick and ball games, but a very good player of his own. Now here's a handoff to number 3 cutting across. It's Ronan Moran, and he's going to be thrown. He'll get a short gain, maybe. It's going to be 4th and long.
Speaking of softball or baseball, been pretty impressed with Boyertown's Trey Savage. And we can talk about that a little bit later. But,
yeah, let's do that.
My mind just went to that a little bit when you talked about softball, baseball.
It could be that by the time you watch this broadcast, we will already know the World Series champion, but we are recording this on the night that Game 6 will be played. Toronto leading 3-2. And as you mentioned, a Boyertown graduate, Trey Savage, has been making headlines all across North America. We'll come back and talk about that a little bit after this. 7:31 left in the half, 35-0 Pope John Paul.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes. OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Okay.
Pope John Paul with the lead and the ball. 35-0. They have been unstoppable, Rod. Offense and defense. 2 interception returns for a touchdown. Looking to throw. Dozier going deep. Had his man, but missed him. Zahid Edwards-Boone.
That's attempt of number 7, Zahid Edwards-Boone. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
And we were talking about Trey Savage, the 2021 Boyertown graduate, also went to East Carolina and pitched the other night in Game 5. Struck out 12, a record for a rookie in the World Series. Walked no one, gave up 3 hits, 2 of them of the infield variety. 1 a home run to Kike Hernandez. 7 innings. Got the win. There's a handoff coming across our way. Dylan Scarbeck picks up about 7. It'll be 3rd and 3.
You know, your Savage could walk away with the MVP.
I would say if the series were over right now, you're right. And I think if it ends tonight, you're right. If it goes 7, it could become questionable at that point. Could be some heroics in Game 7 that change things. Of course, he could take the ball in Game 7 as well. They actually asked him, would you be ready to take the ball in Game 7? He said, mentally, I'm ready to take it in Game 6. So
physically, maybe not.
Yeah, physically, I don't think he's ready for that. But 104 pitches in that game, the most he's thrown, I believe, in his professional career in any one game. And a handoff, D'Angelo.
Handoff up the middle. 6, Brandon D'Angelo on the carry. Good defensive play by number
It's going to be close to a first down, 4th and 1. I imagine they'll go for it here.
Gain of 2, 4th and 1.
I said D'Angelo. That was actually Cassidy Jackson with that run. Cassidy, I'm not sure there. Roddy may have like pulled his jersey down a little bit to let us know, hey, Cassidy Jackson. That's not D'Angelo. So we'll see. This time it's Cassidy Jackson. First down and more. Still on his feet. Still running. And he's down inside the 5. First and goal.
Terrific run. Shedding tacklers down close to the goal line. Just short, but a terrific run by Cassidy Jackson, number 5 for the Golden Panthers. And it'll be first and goal.
I think we have a combination of some really strong running and some really poor tackling. But with that said, I've been impressed with some of the interception run backs and running backs for Pope John Paul. They explode when they need to, they lower the shoulder when they need to, but they can juke it in and out pretty well.
And a handoff. Cassidy Jackson looking for his second touchdown of the game. And he got it. 4-yard touchdown for Cassidy Jackson. 41-0 Pope. On to kick the extra point, Cole Jordan. And Jordan gets it up and gets it through. 5:27 left in the half. 42-0 Pope John Paul.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
McCabe Pascal back to receive the Griffin Lynn. Halfway through the second quarter, it's been all PJP tonight. The wind has been of no consequence to them.
Nice kick, attaboy.
And it's taken by the up man, Ramik Long. Ooh. And he's hit hard and brought down.
Nice kick field number 5, Ramik Long.
The tackle by Graham Anderson.
My bad.
Not my fault.
We're way past the point of now thinking about maybe let's not get anybody hurt. Let's not get anybody hurt. We got a game next week. It's 42-0. Insurmountable.
It is. Springfield hasn't shown anything in this game. It's high school football. That's what happens. You do end up with mismatches like this. We talked about it at the outset, thought that maybe the weather might be able to neutralize it a little bit, but so far nothing. We'll see some of the subs, I'm sure, in the second half, especially when the clock starts moving, when they put the mercy rule in effect. Minimal gain.
Ball carried towards 0, true LRB for the Spartans.
Getting back to Trey Savage, what has made him different is the arm angle, that delivery rod that he throws. He comes from over the top. You described it earlier like he was playing cricket. And he comes from 7 feet 1 inch high, which is the highest release point in the major leagues. And it's something that not only have the batters not seen, the umpires haven't seen it either. Going to the right, no gain, true LRB.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. I mean, his whole minor league experience was really not a minor league experience. He just went through the ranks very quickly, and now all of a sudden he's pitching in postseason play. and not just postseason play, he's pitching in the World Series.
Started the season in Low A Dunedin. Saw him pitch in Reading when he pitched for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, his first Double-A start. Walked the first 3 batters he faced and then settled down. And then he pitched in Triple-A. Made his major league debut on the 15th of September. Started 3 games in September. Actually, I'm not sure that I have that right. I think he may have come in as a long reliever in one of those games. But pitched 3 games in the regular season. He's pitched 5 already in the postseason.
I don't know if our viewers watch John Boy. You know, he's on the tube, and he does a lot of overlays of pitchers. I don't believe that there's another pitcher in the big leagues that throws with that windup. If he did an overlay of all the pitchers in MLB right now, I don't know if anybody throws like he throws. So guys aren't used to it. He's not overpowering.
Coming around the right. Here comes Nico DiGiacomo. And he's tossed out at the 20-yard line or so. Closer to the 25. 3 minutes left in the first half. 42-0 Pope.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
There was a personal foul called against Pope John Paul while we were away. And so that's going to negate the long return and actually back them up to their side of the 50, I believe.
Good return. Brings the ball back into Pope John Paul territory.
Yeah, well into their territory, actually. Back to the 41-yard line, it looks like.
That's half a football field they just lost. You know, and they're the things that overlooked in games like this. You know, 42-0. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the coaching staff's going to say it matters. When they run the tape, they're going to say, hey, you know what? We can't afford to do this stuff. Got to clean it up.
That's right. They have another game to prepare for next week. We're told the winner of the Bishop Shanahan Interborough game tonight will be their opponent next week, and that should be right here. There's a pitch back to Scarback. He picks up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Scarback for a gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
You know, one of the fun things, too, about the Trey Savage story here, Rod, before we put it to rest, is Dave and Cheryl, his mom and dad, getting a lot of airtime on TV. Just regular folks, just like you and me, country folk, living a dream right now, living a fairy tale, watching their son progress through the minor league ranks into World Series hero. Coming this way and going all the way is number 6, Brandon D'Angelo.
For a Pope John Paul touchdown.
They can do no wrong, Rod. They can do no wrong.
You know what's impressive, and I had mentioned this earlier, just seeing the first series or two, the speed of PJP compared to Springfield. And the defenders, in many cases tonight, they've had the angle on the runners, and they still can't catch them.
D'Angelo's 2nd touchdown of the game. Cole Jordan's going to need to ice that foot. Oh, this one's blocked.
The kick is blocked on a terrific defensive play by the Spartans.
So, 2:11 left in the half. All PJP.
Brandon D'Angelo. You know, you just got to make sure we have our chemistry down, especially with our quarterback leaving. He's been there for a while, so younger quarterbacks got to work at them after. Just going to practice doesn't cut it, so you got to go to get time after, get the timing down, chemistry down.
Pope John Paul has scored on every possession, believe, Rod, they sent their punter home. He's trick-or-treating already.
I think you may have overheard our producer, Gus, tell us say that.
All the best comedians steal material.
Well, you swiped that one pretty quick.
I really did. Took it as my own. Griffin Lynn kicking off. And once again, Ramik Long. And he's run out of bounds. And Springfield will take over again.
1st and 10 for the Spartans.
You know, Steve, I've been a coach now, let's see, since 1983. I'm not so sure what I would say in either locker room at halftime. Not so sure I've been involved in too many games like this.
Long takes it himself. He picks up about 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
Long ahead for a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Inside 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Tick down inside of 2 minutes left in the half. Springfield, for what it's worth, does have 2 timeouts left. They used one early on in their first drive. And Long again. And he runs it up the middle. And he's close to, in fact, has a first down. So nice run by Ramik Long. Picks up 6.
You know, some of PJP's players who haven't had a lot of opportunity to play this year are pretty excited about coming out in the second half, I believe.
Well, no, they did not give him the first down. It's interesting. The official signaled timeout as if to move the chains, but the other official overruled him. So it's actually 3rd and 1. So officially a gain of 5 by Ramik Long there. And now he has the first down. Pushes forward. Gain of 5. 44 seconds left in the half. And the clock is now running. Springfield choosing not to take their timeout here.
Ball now the Spartan 46-yard line.
So I'm getting excited to hear what you're going to pose as at Halloween tonight.
Oh, yeah, we'll show that at halftime.
All right, all right.
Brought my whole costume with me, Rod.
Oh, boy.
That's a bad snap. Ramik Long falls on it. No, he doesn't. That is recovered
Snap is fumbled
by Armand Smith.
and recovered by Pope John Paul.
Nine seconds left in the half. See if the Pope just chooses to take a knee here and go into the locker room. I would think that's what's going to happen here. It looks like they're getting set to line up in victory formation. And that's exactly what they do. So we're going to take you to the half. Pope John Paul leading Springfield 48-0.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
Oh, Rod. I don't think I feel so good. I gotta check my temperature.
What is happening here?
Oh yeah, it's definitely high. I am definitely 167.
What are you, Carson Wentz or something?
No, I'm a 6'7".
Oh, 6'7". These are these new terms and stuff
These
that they
new
have
terms.
there, right? These new numbers.
My Halloween costume this year. I'm a 6'7". Glad you appreciate that.
Well,
what are you dressing as?
Not that. Do you ever get embarrassed?
Never. Never. One year, the PCTV network has the Boyertown Halloween Parade that they filmed this year. One year I actually rode in the Halloween parade on a bicycle dressed as Napoleon Dynamite, pulling one of my students behind me looking like Kip Dynamite. And none of my students who were sitting along the sides watching even batted an eye. They were not surprised at all by the fact that I had done that. So,
well, when I see some of the 70s stuff that you wear, which, oh, by the way,
your old clothes, you mean?
Happen to be some of my stuff that I
That's
couldn't
right.
even get above my knees
That's right.
now.
So-
And you were all pumped up that night. You were going to do that game with me. You saw it. Thought you wore like,
And
what
I wore-
was it, the pants or
Yeah.
the jacket?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
my.
be back for the second half after this. Boy, we did the low levels.
6'7".
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
So, got some guys here expecting some grandkids here in the very near future.
Not me, not me.
These gentlemen are going to be proud grandpas here very, very shortly, within weeks. So, very exciting times here. And thank you so much, guys, for the pretzels and the water. Always take care of us here at the Poke. You do a great job. We'll be back here again next week. We just don't know whether it's going to be Shanahan or Interboro yet. We will be back here next week.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
48-0, Pope John Paul leading Springfield, and they will receive the kickoff here in the second half. Steve Karavetis, Rod Johnson calling all the action. And Rod, we're going to go into what's called, I guess, the mercy rule of timing, which the clock will run continually, except for a change of possession. So, and penalties, and injuries. So incomplete passes, the clock will keep running. And here's the kickoff, and it will stay just in bounds.
Short kick alertly covered by Pope John Paul, by number 7, Zahid Edwards-Boone.
And so we'll see if Pope keeps their starters in or not. And it does not look like they are. Looks like Caden Witter is coming in to play quarterback, the backup.
I'm still reeling over your halftime costume.
6'7".
I should expect nothing less from you, bud.
And is there a timeout being taken? It looks like there is. So just like in the first half, we have a timeout called by the Spartans. We'll be back after this.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
So like they did in the first half, the Spartans took a timeout in the first minute of the second half. And now Pope John Paul. Here's a handoff.
Handoff up the middle. Nice defensive play by the Spartans.
Gavin McGregor, I believe.
By number 7, Max Bonkowski.
Oh, nope, I have that wrong. Tommy Reedinger.
A good textbook tackle there.
Golden Panthers by number 23, Tommy Reedinger.
Remember back in the day when everybody used to lead with their helmet? They used to tell you, stick that face mask like right on those numbers. You stick a face back on some of these numbers now, you break your neck. That's why they did away with that.
They sure did. And good riddance. Handoff this time to number 47. That's Michael Vernaccio.
Number 47, Michael Vernaccio on the carry.
And he picks up a few yards.
It looks like 2 yards. Call that 3rd and 5.
So it looks like 3rd and 5.
Fans, we have a running clock during the second half. Only stopping on injuries, timeouts, and change of possession.
As you may have heard over the PA, injuries, timeouts, and change of possession, the only times that the clock will stop in the second half. And here's a ball was dropped and picked back up. A nice play by number 15, Mason Bailey.
A friendly bounce.
It's like watching Australian rules football, Rod. Have to bounce the ball every few steps.
And PJP fans, what down is it?
And that's a first down for Pope John Paul. Really haven't had a lot of first downs. They scored very quickly.
Right. Every possession except for the last one when they just took a knee.
We have a couple interception returns for touchdowns. And here's a pitch back to Reedinger.
Pitch out by number 23, Tommy Reedinger.
That picks up about 4 yards. This is our second time, actually our third time at Pope John Paul this year. We'll talk about the other 2 times here in a moment.
2nd and 6.
Here, I'm going to make a proclamation here. You can hold me to it. If we win the Mega Millions tonight, I'm going to donate to get a booth. I'm going to donate to PJP to get a booth.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if we win the Mega Millions, it will be not unlike the Immaculate Conception, because I don't think we played, did we? Did you play?
Well, my wife did.
Ah. So you're already speaking for your wife's treasure, what she'll do with it.
Yeah.
Little swing pass to number 47, Vernaccio. And then it's thrown for a loss here. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I have all kinds of plans for that money.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, remember your co-host, buddy. Because I'm 167. I'm glad I got a chuckle out of you on that. Saw recently dictionary.com named that their word of the year.
Oh, wow.
Believe it or not. Flag on the play here. So, bouncing off is Reedinger. Fends off the first tackler, but not the second. We'll check on the flag, and it's a motion penalty.
So you've had a really busy fall here with PCTV and football?
I have. It all started back on my anniversary, Rod, of all things, on August 22nd.
What anniversary would that be?
That would have been my 32nd wedding anniversary.
No, you're still a pup. You're still a pup in that business.
Still celebrating our honeymoon, my wife and I.
There you go.
Yeah, we were at Springfield for the Souderton Springfield game. We got a Pope John Paul about to punt for the first time tonight. Their punter is back from trick-or-treating. as we alluded earlier.
Back to punt is number 7, Zahid Edwards-Boone.
Zahid Edwards-Boone
Receiver number 1, Mikel Pascal.
will be punting. A high snap. And there's the punt. And it goes. Makai Pascal lets it roll, and it rolls out of bounds.
Nice kick by Zahid
7:49 left in the third quarter. 48-0 Pope.
What does healthy mean to you? At ID Life, we don't try and define healthy for you. We help you define it for yourself. For ID Life, healthy is a community of like-minded individuals who exist to help others reach their dreams while they are working on their own. We didn't invent healthy, we just simplified it.
Call Cindy DiPaoli, certified health coach, helping you with your health, wellness, and fitness needs.
Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson calling all the action here on the PCTV network. We were going over the games from this season, Rod. Before we do that, if you're watching us on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and subscribe to the PCTV network. Every little bit helps.
Over 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
I think that next goal's got to be what, 2,500?
Think so?
Yeah.
Yep, don't be left out in the cold like we are right now. There's a run by Ramik Long. No gain.
Ramik Long on the carry, no gain. Good defensive play by
But you can watch all these games that we're talking about here on the PCTV network, including that Souderton Spring 4 game from August 22nd. And then our only Thursday night game of the season was the following week, the 28th of August, at Pottsgrove, O&J against Pottsgrove. The only game I did not call this year, Rod.
Impressive.
It was a whale of a game. Speaking of whales of a game, the one after that, on September 5th, an overtime thriller at Perk Valley between Perk Valley and Downingtown West.
Who won that one?
That was Perk Valley sneaking it out by a point. They were down.
Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
They were down by 3, missed the potential game-tying field goal, and then had an interception return for a touchdown against them, which seemingly put them down by 10, but was called back on a penalty. So the interception counted, but the touchdown did not. So they ended up, their defense held, and then going the other way in the fourth quarter. Here's a nice run here. Ramik Long with a big run.
Terrific run by number 5, Ramik
Picks
Long.
up almost 30 yards and a first down.
Long takes the ball down the midfield.
That's his second good run of the game, Rod, and he's going to be approaching probably close to 75 yards or so in this game. A bright spot for them. So anyway, with an opportunity to redeem himself, the kicker tied the game and sent it to overtime. Perk Valley won the toss and so deferred in order to see what Downingtown West would do, so he knew what to do. Long, running, and he's tackled for no gain. And they had a 3rd and goal from the 5. And for those unaware, in high school overtime, you start with a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. And they had a 3rd and goal at the 5, and they ran it down to the 1. So now, 4th and goal at the 1, they're faced with a decision. Do they go for it or do they kick the field goal? They went for it and scored the touchdown. They go to kick the extra point, but they only had 10 men on the field. Their 11th man was coming onto the field, just jogging onto the field, thinking they weren't going to snap it. So he was heading toward the line of scrimmage. The kick is good, but they're called for a procedural penalty because this isn't Canadian football. You can't move toward the line. Another run by Long, picks up 3 yards. So they kick again. They miss. So now they're up 16-10. And on the first play, 1st and goal, for Perk Valley, they score a touchdown, kick the extra point, win the game 17-16.
You need oxygen?
Incredible.
That was a heck of a recap.
I'm telling you what, that was 2 months ago, and it's still clear in my mind. I can't remember what I had for lunch today, but I remember that game like the back of my hand. Oh, what is that on the back of my hand? Huh. 3rd and 7. Here's a handoff. Ronan Moran Going to the outside, and he has the first down.
Number 3, Rona Moran on a nice carry for the Spartans.
So it looks like he has a first down.
A little bit different offense here today.
Oh, no, they're going to call him short. Yard short. Sorry about that.
No. A little bit different offense, but it's because we have a little bit different defense out there.
So a lot of the substitutes in now.
Let's make some noise for our defense fans.
Announcer getting the fans fired up.
A lot of fans are sitting on their hands simply because it keeps them warm. That is a first down there. Ramik Long with the run. So the second first down on this drive for the Spartans. First time they pieced together 2 first downs in the same drive in this game. The following week was that aforementioned Pope John Paul Bishop Shanahan game. We called that here, the PCTV network. PJP had won 3 in a row to start the season, all by 1 point. Hung on to win that one, 28-21. We may see a rematch of that game next week, right here on the PCTV network. We'll see. That pass is knocked down by number 12, Armand Smith.
Almost a repeat of the first half on the pick. And run for a touchdown by the D tackle.
Several tip pass interceptions in the first half. 3 interceptions in all. Sean McNally with an interception. The only one not returned for a touchdown. And then Griffin Kozerski and Brandon D'Angelo, each with pick sixes. Long again.
Long again up the middle for a gain.
Picks up a yard or so. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Long seems to be their only offense all night long. No pun intended.
Pun taken. We were back at Perk Valley then the week after the PJP game for a game against Owen J. Roberts. Game won by Perk Valley 28-14. That game, Rod, I was at the baseball card show down at Oaks, and I rode my bicycle up the bike trail to that game. Perk Valley is conveniently located right off the Perkiomen Trail.
Good defensive play by the Golden Panthers.
And let's be clear, it's not a Harley that you're riding.
No, that was my bicycle.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I rode. What bike did I ride?
How many bikes do you have?
4th and 9.
A dozen.
Big defensive play for a defense coming up here.
But you know the right number of bikes to have is N+1, where N is the number you already have. Never enough bikes. Just bought a Giton with tubular tires. But the folks don't want to hear about that.
No, but it's interesting.
Well, there's a flag on the play.
Got illegal motion. We had 2 men in.
Yeah, too many men.
Motion.
Illegal procedure against the Spartans. It'll back them up 5 yards. Remains 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th and about 13 here.
All right, you're almost through the schedule. What else?
Yeah, we're about halfway through here.
All right. You have time.
The next game after that is one you and I will remember forever.
Sure is.
At Pottsgrove, the battle of 2 schools less than a mile apart. Pottsgrove versus Pottstown. 41 accepted penalties in that game, Rod.
It was Flag Day.
It was Flag Day. June 14th notwithstanding. That pass is complete. Young man's helmet came off. Thankfully, he popped right back up. It's Michael Cucco. And that will turn it over on downs. So 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to keep it here.
A lot of clean uniforms out there right now.
Yeah, a lot of second stringers here. Guys getting a chance to strut their stuff. These guys work just as hard as all the other guys do. Get their chance now to revel in it a little bit. We'll do our best to call some of the more unusual numbers. As we said, Caden Witter in at quarterback now. And it's snapped over his head, And Witter falls on it, but not until there's a big
That
loss.
gets away from the quarterback, number 14, Caden Witter, who alertly falls on it. A big loss for the Golden Panthers.
And that'll probably take us to the end of the third quarter. So we'll continue with the rest of the PCTV lineup, if you will, Rod, when we come back after the third quarter break. And that third quarter break will come with Pope John Paul leading 48-0.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Steve Karabatis, Rod Johnson calling the action here in Royersford, where Pope John Paul has a 48-0 lead over Springfield. We start the fourth quarter with a 2nd and 27. And first pass of the game to Mason Bailey.
That was the quickest quarter I've ever been involved in.
Yeah.
You only got halfway through the schedule.
I know. We'll continue with the schedule here as we have a 3rd and 20 now for Pope John Paul. So anyway, that Pottsgrove-Pottstown game, as we said, a lot of penalties. It's enjoyable to call with you, but definitely not one to... I think it was Troy Aikman, I think, said, it's just not easy to call a game with so many penalties, and it was very difficult. Pass falls incomplete. Nice throw, by the way.
It really was.
Yeah.
Incomplete, just out of the reach of number 13, Connor Salva.
And that'll bring out the punting unit.
Yeah, that Pottstown-Pottsgrove game to me was a lot of excitement, especially at the end.
Oh my word! Yeah,
right?
Damian Doctor running down the interceptor at the 5-yard line, knocking the ball out of his hands.
But frustrating. I'm glad we got through it.
Yep, and we did.
Everybody was safe.
The following week, October 3rd, we were back here at Pope John Paul. Pottsgrove came here the week after the penalty-riddled game and made a game of it, 20-13. Good punt, good roll.
Terrific kick by number 7.
And that'll land at the 30-yard line.
John Paul Ballson is down at the 30-yard line.
So we'll be back after this break. 10:24 left in the game.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Pope John Paul has led from the start.
You know, that rugby-style kick has been effective for him, but you know the trajectory of that thing is pretty low.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering whether or not somewhere along the line in the playoffs if that's gonna bite him. But if they've done it all year and he's good at it, I guess you let him keep doing it.
Sure.
It's been effective.
Clock is running, 10 minutes left in the game. Here's a handoff. And gain of a couple.
Handoff ahead for a gain of a yard or 2.
So that was our second trip, the Pope John Paul Pottsgrove game. And then our only Saturday game this year, we went to Springfield for homecoming, in which we watched the Rams take down the Boyertown Bears, the only shutout until now. And we don't know that today will be a shutout yet, but until now, the only shutout this season on the PCTV network, a 28-0 Springfield victory.
You know, I was looking forward to doing that game with you. I'm a Springfield alum. And Gus had called me, and it just didn't work out schedule-wise. But I would like to have done that game with you.
Yeah, I was disappointed we didn't get to do that together. Well, you would have thought that the PCTV network was the official network of Springfield, because after that, we traveled to O&J Roberts to watch Springfield again and watch them win again.
No gain,
21-9. And then the week after that, back to Springfield for the Pioneer Athletic Conference Championship between Springfield and Upper Perk. Bit of a surprise there.
That's the one that Gus called me on.
Yeah. Was at the game. Yeah, that was.
And that was close, right?
That was a whale of a game. Yeah, 14-10 Springfield. Upper Perk played a great game. Had a chance to win it toward the end. And we have an injury, so we're going to take some time here. Ramik Long down on the field. 8:16 left in the game.
Hi, I'm Christian Kelly, and I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 175 years, New York Life has been helping individuals, families, and businesses build financial security through life insurance and retirement planning. My goal is to help you protect what matters most and create a plan that fits your needs. To learn more, reach out to me at 484-673-6743. Again, it's 484-673-6743. Christian Kelly, New York Life Insurance Company.
Ramik Long coming off the field on his own power after a cramp. Looks like he's still not quite uncramped yet. Had a lot of cramps early in the year.
Yeah, well, with that warm weather, but it's a little surprising cramping tonight, but he's been the workhorse for Springfield.
Springfield set the punt here on 4th and long. And it's punted away by Phoenix Ferragame. And the ball rolls out of bounds. 7:54 left in the game. 48-0 Pope.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I want to give a little shout out to Gus and PCTV. We've been using PCTV for years, going back to the days of the home show at Sunnybrook. Some of the things that I have seen at Steve's Mower Shop, people will stop me at the gas stations and saying, I seen you on PCTV. They really enjoy what we do here. Gus has been helpful as far as setting up what we do as far as the info commercial. I am greatly appreciative of what he has done, and PCTV has been a great way for me to get the word out that Steve's Mower Shop, and they do a great job of promoting Steve's Mower Shop.
Pope John Paul takes over. The wind kicks up again. We were just talking about how it seems to have died down. Now it's worse than ever. But yeah, that was three games in a row that we called Springfield. All 3 victories. Maybe we should have followed them down to Downingtown. There's a handoff. Coming this way, Tommy Reedinger. He's going to be tackled for a short loss. 2nd and 12. And that brings us to tonight's game. Springfield against Pope John Paul. And as I said, we will be here again next week, Lord willing, to call the action again on the PCTV network. And once again, if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe.
Is that a Friday night game or Saturday game? Do you know?
I don't know that. I
see
that.
Gus
is saying Friday.
He's
nodding. He's nodding. Yes, it is a Friday or Saturday night game. So it sounds like a Friday game. I have all my Fridays freed up for Gus. Here's a nice long throw, just out of the outstretched arms of Mason Bailey. Caden Witter has an arm.
Long pass attempted for number 15.
It's about 45 yards in the air.
Check. Long pass attempt number 15, Mason Bailey, falls incomplete.
Throws a nice tight spiral.
He does. There's a lot of wind too, and that ball did not seem bothered by it at all. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Clock ticking halfway through the 4th quarter here. As we said, the mercy rule in effect right now. The clock continues to run, except for penalties, change of possession, and injuries.
We had him deep.
And going to take it himself. It takes it up to about the 40-yard line. So Witter will be 5 yards short of a first down.
Had his receiver deep down the middle early, but once he hesitated, that chance dissipated.
Back to receive the kick for the Spartans, number 18, Bronson.
So Zahid Edwards-Boone back to punt.
What do you think? 6 seconds to get this punt off?
Let's see.
Let's count it down. Let's see.
Okay. Takes it at 5:08. And he punts it at 5:04. So 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Another nice punt. Down inside the 15, and it rolls down to the 13-yard line.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
4:55 left in the game. All Pope.
Zahid Edwards-Boone. Definitely have a good year at receiver, definitely have a good year at corner, and just become better at my craft, honestly. That's all I want to improve on.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
With special needs planning, what I can do with families is help to make sure that in the event the parent no longer is there to finance the care of their child, that there's a trust available or other people available to make decisions for that child. I really like working with my clients, I like coming to work, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Ticking down inside the final 5 minutes of this one. Pope John Paul's been in control. All started in the first quarter with a Cassidy Jackson 35-yard run on the second play of their drive. Springfield started with the ball.
You know what's good about this cold weather, though, and the wind?
What's that?
It kind of like shrinks your wrinkles.
Oh, it does.
It kind of stretches your face a little bit.
I didn't realize how many wrinkles I had until my face got all stretched out. Back in the lineup, Ramik Law.
And 5, Ramik Law.
Gets a nice little gain. Picks up about 6. 2nd and 4.
6-yard gain.
The extra point was wide right. As Rod alluded to at the time, the wind likely took the ball in that direction. 3 minutes later, Dylan Scarbeck with a 38-yard run. And then we saw Connor Sidebotham with a toss to Joey DiGiacomo from the extra point position for a 2-point conversion to make it 14-0. 2 plays later, Brandon D'Angelo scored from a TJ Dozier 42-yard touchdown pass. That was after a tip pass interception, the first of the year by Sean McNally.
Tackle made by number 16.
Gave them possession. And it was 21-0 after the extra point. Then to round out the scoring in the first quarter, 2:16 left, Griffin Kozerski with a 40-yard interception return after a tipped pass. And the linebacker rumbled down the field. Just checking my notes here, and I believe that was Kozerski's first interception of the season.
Long again on the carry.
And that's a first down. Inside of 3 minutes left.
And that will be a first down for the Spartans.
And then Brandon D'Angelo, Rod, a 50-yard interception return for a touchdown. His 9th interception this season.
Whoa.
9. That's like 1 a game.
Well, I don't know if that's a record or not. But
Unless Max Preps has it wrong, 9. They had him down for 8 coming into this game.
You don't hear that much.
Cassidy Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the game. A 4-yard run in about halfway through the second quarter. 42-0. And then Brandon D'Angelo with his 2nd touchdown of the game, a 55-yard run. And that rounded out the scoring. The extra point was blocked. 48-0.
Gain of a yard for the Spartans.
2 minutes left in this one.
You have 9 interceptions. You're looking for your name to be at the top of the list on the all-league team at the end of the year.
You would think so. 8 interceptions, 4 passes defensed, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. All on a good season's work for D'Angelo. I'll now make that 9 interceptions and a pick 6. 90 seconds left in this one.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Cheerleaders did a nice job of weathering the storm tonight.
They did. We had a beautiful national anthem.
You a singer?
I'm not.
All right.
I couldn't carry a tune. I don't know the difference between a tune, a note, a bar.
That's a bad start.
No, I have no idea. I wouldn't know the difference between tone.
Long again on the carry.
Say I'm tone deaf, but I don't even know what that means. 45 ticks left. 4th down.
The crowd favorite just entered the game.
Rudy's in.
Cameras are flashing.
I don't know. Peter Triscello Vaughn came in, and apparently, much to the delight of his teammates. And I think that's going to stop short.
And that will be the end of our game. Congratulations to the Pope John Paul Golden Panthers for their playoff win. As they advance to
And the game has gone final.
Against Bishop Shanahan.
Our final score, Pope John Paul 48, Springfield 0. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Welcome to the Dumpster 360 Rentals post-game show. Steve Karabatis alongside Rod Johnson, and you just watched Pope John Paul take down Springfield 48-0. And I guess couldn't expect much different. You have a team with a quarterback who threw 1 pass all season coming in because their other quarterback was ineligible, and a very tough Pope John Paul team. It's just too much for Springfield to overcome.
Yeah, they were just truly overmatched tonight, and I think you could see it after the first 3 minutes of the game. Pope John Paul, more physical, quicker, and you don't like to see that happen, especially in a playoff game. Hoping to see Pope John Paul play someone tonight who was stronger to get them ready for next week. It doesn't really do anything to play a game like that. There's a part of me, from a human standpoint, that feels bad for the Springfield because they had no shot. They just had no shot. And, this last game of the season for them, they got to try to regroup, figure out some things. Maybe they'll have a quarterback that can play for them all season next year, but their season's over, and we'll be back here, or someone will be back here with PCTV next week.
Yeah, next week it'll be the winner of the Bishop Shanahan versus Interborough game, and at halftime it was 10-0 Shanahan, but you'll know the final by the time this broadcast airs. For Rod Johnson, I'm Steve Karabatis. You've been watching the PCTV network. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, partner.
Welcome to Theo's Jarrows.
Hi, Martha, and this is my brother, Donnie. Our father, Theo, started the business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. Initially, he started the business in Bethlehem on Broad Street back in 1980.
We've also been doing Music Fest for about 40 years. Also Celtic. We grew up in this business. We're happy to bring a little bit of grease to our customers here in the Quakertown Farmers Market.
And if you want true, authentic gyros, the best gyros you've ever had, come here to us at Quakertown Farmers Market. You won't be disappointed.
And we also like to thank all of the customers for coming here for many, many years. Thank you.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yep.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
Once again, we are a family-run business started by our father, Theo, and our mother, Maria. Family is everything to us. Come be part of our family. Kali Orexi.